I'm absolutely honored. First of all, only just to be nominated, let alone to be chosen as a recipient. But on a more serious note, I suppose it feels great to be recognized amongst my peers, just trying to do a good job. I coach a U13 girls soccer team. I started coaching them when they were U10, so I've been with them for 3 seasons now. And I guess mostly I enjoy giving to them what I've enjoyed so much from the sport. Played it my entire life, and I think there's so much to be learned within the sport about life lessons, in addition to learning soccer skills and being a teammate. And so that piece of it is really rewarding for me, and I enjoy being out in the community and giving back to kids, something that has meant so much to me for so long. I think it's extremely important to incorporate community service into my soccer team. Every season we attempt to do a volunteer project, and I think it's great for the kids to understand that they're already in a position where they can offer something to the community, something that others might not have the privilege of having, and or helping the community be a better place. I'm really fortunate that my firm, including the partners, are really involved with the community as well, and they've always been extremely supportive of my decisions to be involved in various activities. The benefits exceed the costs, and I think that should be enough to convince any CPA. But there's so many benefits out there, whether you look at it from a business standpoint or a personal standpoint. Sure, you're gonna meet networking, you're gonna meet contacts, but what you get from it is going to make you more whole as a person. And if you're out there being involved in things that are important to you, things that touch your heart, you're gonna be a better person, and you're gonna make everything around you a better place. My heroes are most certainly my parents. They taught me from when I was young the value of hard work and selflessness, and I take that with me every day and apply it to everything that I decide to do in life.
I was very honored to be called and told about this award. I was really not aware that the CPA group did these awards, honored 10 people or so each year. I've already had some calls from some people who heard about me getting this award, and I'm really thrilled. A number of years back, a friend of mine down in Salida, Fred Wanch, CPA, had a one-man practice just like mine, and my wife was working in the emergency room in Salida Hospital, which is our regional hospital. And she called me up the first part of March, in the middle of tax season, and told me that Fred Wanch had had a stroke. I was very concerned. Timmy is a very compassionate person, and her comment was, is there anything we can do for him? I said, well, it's the middle of busy season. It's going to be hard for any of us, and I use the word us as other CPAs around here, to do anything right now because we all have a workload that we cannot even get through ourselves. And I got a hold of Don Wassel, who is his office manager. And we talked, and we devised a plan whereby we would extend every return, everything he was working on, and make the best estimates possible so that the people could get their final payments or estimated payments in. And then after busy season was over, after April 15th of that year, I would then come down there and begin to take a look at his practice and the returns that need to be done, and then we would set up an arrangement of how I could help them get these returns out while still working with my practice. I would put a sign on my door on like Tuesdays and Thursdays and tell my clients that I would be in Salida, gave them a number down at Fred's office that they could call in case they needed me. And we did that for about 30 months from the time he had his first set of strokes until Fred was able to get back, and Dawn and another assistant were able to help get some returns done, and Fred could then review those returns and they could issue them. As it turns out, this was sort of a pay it forward situation. In 2006, I was diagnosed with cancer, and at that time, I got to get the benefits of my friends, because for the next 18 months, I was down like Fred had been down, and they came to my aid, helped me out, and I was able to receive the benefits from other CPAs who helped me get through my process just like I had helped Fred get through his. It really points out a need for our small CPA firms to have some practice continuation agreements. And I hope that the study that's going on now by the State Society will come to fruition soon. I consider my greatest success my family. Without the support of my wife and my great kids, Matt and Lisa, you know, a father, a parent, someone working as a CPA, I just wouldn't have the support without them, and I wouldn't have achieved the things I did if it were not for them.